Hello, trained up tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Ocean with me, BlueAnkylo, where I spent more time than intended training up Millie and just experimenting with some of the mechanics. So, avert thine eyes. I have grinded a few levels higher than probably was intentional, but basically, I wanted to get Millie not useless. So she joined at like level 6, and everyone was already like level 30, so I just kind of rotated people out until she caught up with at least sort of the baseline, which, I mean, it did take a while, so we're a little bit over-leveled more than before. Anyway, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I'm not even going to use her right now, but I want to make sure she's close enough level that I can bring her when I want to. She's learned a bunch of stuff. She had like 3 spells last time you saw her. I don't think we've even really tested these out, so, she's got a debuff, a damaging spell, a spell that might silence it. Antidote doesn't seem to matter much. Acid Rain, I think, works pretty good, lowering enemy defense. Similar to Joshua's AoE heal. In fact, I think it's the same spell. I think they both got the Cure Light as well. She can up our protection, which could be useful. Dispel is actually quite good. This will cure even stone. So if you're fighting enemies like these slimes that can turn into stone, Dispel is pretty sweet. And I haven't really used Delay yet, but assumedly it does what it says. So she learned a bunch of spells, and I mostly focused on getting her skills set up. I did the book authoring trick again, just to get her the level 7s in relevant things. And I mostly just have invested into effort and then patience and perseverance for getting that training so her experience would get a better multiplier. Because the goal was really just to catch her up. So for now, she hasn't really gained a lot of like useful skills, to be honest. But she does get 70% more experience when she's in the party, and that saved me some time, is kind of what I was thinking. I have put a couple points into Motor Mouth so she casts a little bit quicker. That's the main thing she needs. Stamina, as usual, is quite useful. And, I suppose she's got a little bit into Piety. I haven't really picked, like, a crafting skill or an ability for her yet. We'll talk about that in a minute, but, I think I covered this last time. She could do... She needs some work. She can't do music yet. She needs rhythm to do the whole music. But she could be my cook. She could also do the animals, and maybe alchemy as well. So at least she's got those. In terms of other characters who've leveled up, I mean, I didn't really do anything crazy. I put a lot of points into effort, basically. Seeing as we were grinding, I'm like, let's not make myself stronger. Let's just invest into something that may never pay itself off. So I've got level 10 effort on Radix, and I'm starting to put points into his Edar style for reasons that will come up soon. I would like this to be at least level 5, if not 6 or 8. It lowers the MP cost of his special attacks, which is great, and it also does something secret. So we'll talk about that one of these episodes, I promise. That's the main thing I've been working on for him. Haven't really picked any good crafting skills yet. Ronixis, I think same thing. We got just the training stats, mostly. Effort, patience, perseverance. Seriously, that's mostly all I invested in. A couple motor mouths for the mages. We may have got a bunch of levels up, but I didn't really put them into anything powerful, so to speak. I just got my training skills leveled up a little bit quicker. In fact, I meant to put more points into Raven Orb, and I just never got around to that. That'll make her quite a lot more useful if I could get her to like 4 or 5 on that, just for getting quick attacks. Anyway, Marvel's really good. I would say after practicing, Renixis, Marvel, and Joshua are still much more powerful than the other group. Ashley, Ilya, and Millie are all not as good as these 3 right now. And Radix is, you know, he's got to be in the P. He actually, I think you can switch him out, but whatever. Joshua, I'll just try to go through these kind of quick. I haven't leveled up too much for him either. Motor Mouth, a couple points. It would be nice to have this a higher level. Anyway, the point is by having a high level of effort, I kind of get this dealt with now. And then I'll have more points to invest into these crafting kind of abilities. We're getting there. I don't think Ashley and Iria really got that many level ups anyway, so... Like, the sword fighters need a lot of points for all these, combat skills, so, they kind of make worse crafters than the mages, actually, it looks like, so. Anyway, that's about it for those. I did take the time to learn all the songs. This did take wrong page here. This did take a little bit of fiddling around, and I haven't tested them out yet. But I won't have to do this part on camera. So I went back to Ionis, where you can buy skill books, because I wanted to buy Millie the skill books for authoring. And while we were there, there's also the instrument shop, so I wanted to buy all that. Where did the money come from? I'll show you in a second. But yeah, we have all the songs, and like I said before, the level 2 is just like the more powerful version. So we already had trumpet, and clarinet was new, so I haven't used it yet. I don't want to use clarinet number 2. For science. Let's see if we can do this. I haven't tested any of these out, but I know approximately what they're gonna do. Just play the clarinet. Uh-oh. Black slimes. Can we defeat them? Maybe? It'd be really nice if we could start casting some powerful spells. So these guys are pretty strong. Maybe could have used them for grinding if we were strong enough. It looks like we're strong enough. So that's cool. That's clarinet number 1. We get 1100 gold and 1200 or 1000 experience. Actually, not as much XP as I was thinking. So they're actually about the right level enemy for our point in the game. That's not bad. Let me put a save down before we do the other one. Summoning super enemy. So this is more like a boss than a random encounter. We'll see if we can rush through these guys. 8,000 damage I saw there to somebody. Looks like I can technically kill the little ones, but yeah. I don't know about this fight. I do have some cool cards. Maybe I should throw some cards. I wasn't planning on doing a big boss fight today. I didn't even sort my inventory because I got lots of stuff to talk about. It's all alphabetical, which is really annoying. I was doing some crafting. So what you need here is some special techs that I don't have that do a lot of damage. It would also be nice if we'd stop healing her. I don't think we can kill her. Change to one of the other characters. I don't think that will help us. I think this is holy element, so you need, like, not to be using holy magic. Radix got killed and also turned to stone at the same time. So, that's fun. I did actually equip a stone charm on him. It broke in, like, one battle, so pretty classic. Yeah, 8,000 damage. I'm surprised at how long we've survived, honestly. Maybe we've got something that would work. 0 damage, eh? I think, actually, but we might want, if anything, we might want the dark element. Basically, we should have control over Renixis. Just coming soon. Alright, he gets one chance to use his dark magic, and then, you know, game over. We'll try Shadow. Shadow Boltol. It healed her. So, you know, it's like a super boss. We're not going to be killing her. I'm sure there's some strategies that will get you there. But don't worry about Clarinet 2 yet. Alright, that's why we put the save state down. Alright, other than that, we've got Harmonica for less encounters. We already knew that. Guitar to regenerate HP. trombone to regenerate HP and MP. So if you don't want less encounters, this is the song you want. Violin helps you learn talents. So we haven't started the learning talents phase because we don't need to. But if you play this and then do actions that, like cooking or something, you may eventually learn the sense of taste. And this will supposedly help you learn it quicker. Learn the talent. Let's play some sweet saxophone tunes. Anyway, I don't know if there's a... I don't know where this instrument is. I haven't seen it yet, but... the main thing is avoid encounters, basically. Oh, this is... more music than I was expecting. Very nice. Technically slightly different when you play version 1. That's a sweet saxophone. Want to go for a walk like this? Man, did I mention the composer for this game is pretty dang good? All right, right. There's a game to play. I did do a little bit more than music. I crafted a few. I started doing a little bit of crafting, although we're really not very good at it. But I got a couple things, like I duplicated the flare ring, so we got a bunch of half damage from fire, and I crafted an aqua ring accidentally, and then I duplicated a few of those. So we can actually take less damage from fire and water if we need to. And then I duplicated a bunch of these Luna talismans, because once you've got one, Art can duplicate it pretty easily. I also duplicated the old defense talisman, so if you want, you can. I guess they don't combo with themselves. So everybody can have 10% defense anyway. But I also found these. So the feet symbol, I crafted one of these accidentally, and it's a 10% attack and hit rate. So there you go, pretty classic combat kind of bonus. It's not a huge difference, but I figured I should at least, you know, we're at the point in the game where we should probably be doing a little bit of crafting. So MP up. Oh, I think I duplicated the MP cost down as well. What's that one called? Emerald Ring? Yeah, so basically my mages can have 30% more MP and also 1/3 reduced spell cost. And my people that do fighting can have whatever they want. Defense, I don't think I've got the one... No, we've got... I don't think I've remembered to duplicate the HP one. I meant to. Someone's got that equipped. Probably Millie. Yeah, I'll go back and duplicate this later on. Or... doesn't have it. Did I miss it? What's it called? Flare Ring, Aqua Ring, MP... maximum HP, Luna Talisman. Oh, right. Sorry. I thought I was... Yep. I did duplicate that. I believe there's something that increases your maximum MP as well. I don't have that. That's something I was looking for. Anyway, crafting is basically manual dexterity, so Radix is good at it. But I need to invest a lot more into mineralogy, workmanship, and aesthetics to get the rank higher. And then you take items, like even just iron and gold that you can buy, but also... like the gems, rubies, diamonds, and each one has 4 possible crafts you can get out of them, although they probably have minimums for your skill. So I was able to do a bit of crafting, and you can see all the stuff you can use here. I tried a few times. It's very RNG. The odds are not super high, but with art, once you've got one, you can just duplicate them. So for instance, diamonds can give us, well, rainbow diamonds. Do I have a few of those? These actually give you really good stuff. I think my my rank for crafting is not high enough, though. I've never succeeded on one of those. I also found one of these laying around in the outfield. I think we got this and then I identified it off camera. This was in a chest, I believe. Special rare crafting item. I could probably duplicate them with art. I just haven't got around to it. Let me just try. So Ruby got me the fire one. Gold can get me stone charms. Iron can get me poison charms. Crystals can get me paralysis charms. That I might not have those yet. Moonite is Luna Talisman. And Luna Crests. Green barrels can get me fairy rings. Let me try a green barrel. We might have got it. Oops, wrong thing. We're still not very good at identifying. Okay, we just got some junk. So that's what happens, basically. You spend a lot of time trying to craft things, and most of the time you just get junk. And then you also have to identify it a lot of the time as well, just to find out that it was junk. So this is what crafting looks like. It's I need more points, basically. Level 5 is not high enough, is what I've decided. Oh look, it's tacky ring, so it's garbage. Yeah, okay, well we tried a few. Let's leave that alone for now. My point is, I did successfully make a couple things. So let me get these equipped real quick here. She does like the MP. And I don't know for her... Because she's... I don't know if she uses her attack stat to do specials. I kind of think she does. So I'll give her more attack for Tex. And Joshua can only equip one thing. So I'll give him... Honestly, more HP is probably good to keep the healer alive. You can see just... You're into the thousands of hit points now, so... Equipping that is, like, worth quite a lot. And just for my other backup characters, in case I remember to use them... And finally give them some actually good accessories. We've been playing along for quite a long time with basically trash. So, I kind of feel... I feel good about giving them some basic equipment. Seeing as apparently you can't really buy, I haven't seen any, accessories for sale really at all. And if we do bring Millie, I'll give her the HP up for sure, and, I guess MP cost down. Okay. So the other thing that I was trying to do, I did a bit of crafting. I also tried to do a little bit of forging or smithing. I was not successful. This was even worse than trying to craft. So we actually have a level 7 Radix, but I was not successful with this at all. I'll do a couple here just to show you guys. I would like, at the very least, to get like... oops, pressing the wrong button. Ideally, I would like to have a longsword +2 right now. Like, that's what I'm trying to get. I don't know what the, she can't even identify the dumb weapon. Usually I would do this on, like, fast forward. So we got a dull sword, that's the fail. Basically, you need a whole bunch of base swords. You could use different quality swords. Like, I could buy Walloon swords here that might have a higher chance, maybe. And then you also have to duplicate most of the good metals. You can buy iron, but that won't work for what I'm trying to do. I need to use mithril or Damascus or something. Which I also have to copy with art, because I can't just buy them. And you consume them to create anything, and most of the time it just fails. Like, I've gone through multiple stacks, and never gotten anything. So, level 7 crafting seems to be not enough. I'll do a couple more, I guess. Let's try one more with... as long as I've got one, I can duplicate it. So yeah, every time we craft it, we get garbage. We need to get a +1 weapon. And then the +1 weapons, if you use them as a base and add one of the rare metals, each different kinds of rare metal, mithril, Damascus, moonite, all those kinds of things. For each weapon type, so swords, gloves... staves, whatever, maybe not staves, but all the main weapons, bows, all that stuff, have like a unique craft from the longsword +1, plus each type of metal results in a penultimate weapon that generally has some kind of special effect. One of those special weapons has a customize, which we don't even have, that turns it into your ultimate weapon. So I can't even create the +1 weapons, let alone the unique penultimate weapons that you need to try to get the ultimate weapon. So I kind of gave up for now. I'll come back once I've got level 10 in the crafts. And we're 20 minutes in, and I'm just recapping you guys, but I think that's everything. I'm going to do more crafting, because that does work. So crafting is like on my plausible to-do list. Compounding also isn't too hard. I did a little bit of this. I haven't looked up the list, but compounding seems much more successful. You just pick 2 of your herbs, and you get different stuff. And you could probably memorize or look up a guide for all the different combinations. You still have to identify, like, 50% of the time, but you can get all the bombs and the... Like, there's a combination that gives you the resurrect bottles and stuff. Those are pretty nice. The thing is, once you've got one, it's probably easier... It's 2,000 gold, so it's probably more expensive. Oops, wrong one. It's probably easier just to duplicate... Like, you can either buy resurrect bottles or just... if it's something rarer, like maybe the Phoenix card, which automatically revives everyone. You can probably just duplicate it with art. You know, not too hard. Art seems really overpowered, honestly. I haven't tried alchemy yet because it's very expensive in skill points to invest in. But anyway, that's your skill update. That's like half an episode. Let's get going here. I had to spend some time on it eventually, so I spent a little bit of time on it today. But I need more level ups to afford ranking up the skills to a better level now. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So, we now have access to some more travel, and we get to choose a little bit more generally where we go. I think most ports have at least 2 destinations now, rather than just the one. The deserted island is sort of where the end game starts. We can't even... Well, we could go there, but I don't think we can do anything until we get all the emblems. So we can go back to Portsmouth and deal with that, or we can go to Astral and deal with that. I want to do the arena right now, before we do anything else. So that's where I'm going. Sure you guys don't mind. I'm pretty sure we've been strong enough to do the C rank arena for a while. I just, you know, backtracking is kind of a pain in this game. Because the fast travel is limited, and it's better now with the boats, but until recently fast travel was not fast. And with this on, we should probably have no encounters on the run. As long as I remember where I'm going. Yeah, between the scout, even just the level 7 scout, and the level 7 music, it seems like the encounters go to very nearly 0. So, I'm pretty happy with that. It's just a matter of running back. Alright, we could try a private action. I should really be trying to get more private actions now that we've got most of a group. So let's give this a shot before we go to the arena. There's also another secret character or 2 to choose from. But I want to do the arena first, is kind of what I was thinking. Before we talk about that. Oh, there's also something we can do with this girl. It's actually not as bad as you think. The 600 gold for a special treatment lady. It's actually a side quest that can give us a small reward, so... I need to do that when Ashley's not talking to her, though. So I'm hoping to get a couple private actions with Millie now that we've unlocked her. Because she was, like, very, very late join. She hasn't had much time to build up the affection meter. Kind of hoping we'd find her somewhere out here. I guess maybe everyone's at the arena when you do a private action. I know we talked about private actions recently, but same as before, I wish I had some kind of idea where to go for these to be a little bit less painful. Because most of the houses are just empty. This low odds you'd see them in here. But cutscenes get triggered in kind of odd locations, right? So... We had that shopping cutscene with Iria in the first or second town. You know, stuff like that are very easily missable. Heck, even in the last castle in Sylvalance, we had a Joshua random private action cutscene while we were just wandering through the castle. You never normally go to part of the back. If I can find anybody here. It's looking like most people might just be in the crowd, which is fine. Yeah, don't jump down to the battle. Let's see. Can I recognize my party? Yeah, we've seen Ire here before. Now she just hangs out with Ronixis. Can we find more people falling asleep? That's Marvel. Do you hate this sort of place? No, why? Because you seem sad or depressed or something all of a sudden. Nothing. I'm sorry for worrying you. There's actually quite a lot of story for Marvel if we can dig out her actions. Ah, Millie just decided to sit up front. Wow, this is amazing. This old man's like, I booked this whole bench. Wow, really amazing. Wonder if the old man's mad or happy. They're all mine, except Millie just barged right in. Is there really a reason for fighting recklessly and shedding blood? What about getting stronger? I don't think the desire of wanting to grow stronger is pointless. I suppose it isn't, but why do you desire to become stronger? Well, since what we're talking about is part of basic instinct, I won't bother you by asking for more detail. But I think it's important to actually think about the subject. At any rate, even if I had an enemy and I were a reckless individual, I still would not want to behave like a common murderer. The reason I want to go stronger is because on that path there also lies the way to my sister. See? Cutscenes! If you found your sister with bloody hands from countless murders, what would you do? She would never do any such thing. This coming from someone who has not even met my sister. Even if you were merely joking, I am truly horrified at the thought. Do not ever say anything like that again. Okay. Jeesh. Pretty rude there, Joshua. Marvel will remember that. Alright, good. That's all I want. Just a little bit of backstory for you guys. I'm not allowed to combat. Am I? Or does it just... You can do whatever you want. Yeah, so I do want to rank more than one person up. I want to show off Radix getting hopefully to A rank, but I'll probably do the other ones off camera again because it's a bit of the same. Well, maybe I'll show off how the magicians fight because like Ronixis is a little bit different, right? And I don't know if Joshua would do amazingly, but they just need some really good equipment first, and then it'll be fine. Alright, let's see if we can take out Pink Demon Spider Girl this time. Counting on you, Radix. Show us how cool you can be. Don't overexert yourself. I will be the coolest. Also, when I'm not recording, I can put it on, like, quadruple speed and save a lot of time. And listen to other music. Let the battle begin! We've really overwhelmed the old man that booked the whole room up there. The whole bench. Alright, so these guys should be pretty much chumps at this point. I still wish like, what I was trying to do was buy a better weapon, or craft a better weapon for Radix. Just so that I knew for sure that I could survive the arena, but, my smithing failed me, so... We'll just have to do what we can do with what we've got. We do have the Dwarven armor, which is better than last time, and some talismans that help a little bit, at least. Or some charms, whatever you want to call them. There is a way to get a very, very powerful accessory from Millie, but you have to recruit her earlier, which means only certain routes have it accessible. But she can give you, in a specific private action that you could probably miss, she can give you a very, very powerful accessory. Which would also make this a lot easier if you're playing along. You can still craft it, but, you know, crafting. Alright, so the good news is these guys are punks. Nothing to worry about. And then we deal for the stupid cat, which was already doing no damage last try. Or bunny, sorry. Yep. No match for me. Alright, here we go. This is the one that stymied us. If I remember correctly, this one was doing something like 400 damage per hit last time around. Holy smoke, someone's jumped down! We have a new challenger! Boil my blood does when I see you fight. Tinek or Akita is my name. I challenge you. Wait, aren't you just a nerd? What a shocker! Challenger Tinek belongs to the race of lycanthropes. Legend has it that they're all experts of martial arts. Be careful! He's got the power pole. This is not the same fight that we had last time. He's no match for us. Yeah, I beat him. Another valiant warrior. Wait a second, do we just skip? I didn't know that was gonna happen. So we just skipped the fight that I wasn't sure we could win. Because Tinek just popped in to make it easier for us. The Royal Princess Chelsea. Oh, that's great. That's real convenient. If you guys can set this up on your run, do that. Because you'll be able to win this. We could have run this ages ago. I think you have to recruit Millie before he'll do that, but armor set. Also a 7-star secret skill. Yeah. Maybe we should start talking about 7-star secrets soon. See you in the next life. Congrats, Radix. You're pretty cool. Who was that guy that jumped in there and saved us from the spider girl? I don't know. Is this nerd? You! Wow, strong you are. So please, will you let me go with you? Wish of a lifetime. So this is one of our optional final characters. I'll let him join. The other one is... I'd feel a lot safer having someone like you with us. Really? In your debt. He's the only one that can use spears. So, hey man. Everyone say hello to... Tinek! He starts at level 20. He's a lycanthrope. He looks like a nerd, but he turns into a cool werewolf. Let's see. He got originality. Lucky him. So he can also get his ultimate weapon, theoretically. He can do the awareness thing. And he can also cook. So he could cook, he can scout, and he can maybe craft something one day. Good for him. He's gonna take some training, and I don't feel like training him right now. He also needs a better weapon, which we can't even... Well, I think if we went back to Sylvalant, they might have sold spears and stuff. So I think he wears like the same kind of armor, that is to say, as Ilya. But he's one of the fastest melee characters. So I'll show him off in the arena here in a second. But I wanna finish. Oh, hold on. Actually, I want to go back. I got an armor set. I want to see this armor set. Almost more important, we got a lot of things going on right now. 7-star technique. This is pretty cool. We want 7-star techs because they're really strong. Maybe even strong enough to kill that super boss that we summoned. To get them, I still haven't exactly looked it up. Each of these techs may have a secret tech that is based on having the skill for whatever secret tech it is. I think Twin Slash has a 7-star move. And although it doesn't show it here, anywhere that I can see, the game keeps count of how many times you cast this. And eventually, it'll get upgraded and we'll have a new ability here. Your chance to learn it, I think, increases with your school skill. So having a very high Edaral skill, having the required secret skill, and then using the associated tech should allow you to get some of the most powerful moves in the game. And we're at the point where Radix is not as strong as the mages, so I need him to start learning these, because he's kind of struggling a little bit. But even still, there's more important stuff to look at. Because we got a set of cool armor. We might have to identify. Let me check here. Yes. Yeah, some armor. Just some dwarven armor. We already had some. That's a shield. Now that's a shield. Tinnick, you punk! You're ruining the surprise. I hate it when they do that. So, the surprise, no, you can have your Kung Fu gear, is that anyone can equip this. Usually, shields are Radix only. I don't know if it's a bug or what, but anyone can use it. It's pretty good. The evade is enormous. And, see that scatter star thing? Well... So it's like, not much better than the Dwarven Shield. But, now that we have one, I can equip that to other people, and it will make the arena much easier for these other people. Let me speed through this a little bit. Lots of dialogue just to get into combat. So we should be doing the B ranks, I think, unless we redo the C's. Here, attack me. Attack me again. No, I dare you. I want to use my shield. Maybe because we take literally no damage, he won't use his shield. No, we're in B rank. We got new enemies. It's an ogre battle. Can you hurt me? No. You can stun me and then you get tired. Also, I should really be spamming this over and over again now. If I want that to level up, I've got to use it a lot. I mean, it uses a bit of MP, but it's not even that bad. I still haven't seen our shield do anything. Angry Carrot. Can you hurt me? No. Maybe I was worried for nothing about the arena. Well, I still think the spider boss lady would have put up a good fight, but we managed to completely avoid her. I definitely did not know it was possible to skip a fight, but that was a good one to skip. If you were a much lower level, like, I think if you knew Tinnick would show... Oh, no. If you knew Tinnick would show up, you could probably get past the spider girl at, like, much lower level. This is not the same as the one we summoned, I don't think. This is, like, the lower quality version. Looks like our regular attack is a bit better. Oh, more than just skill that ignores armor. I see. It's just skill activations. I'm not sure if we'll win this. That certainly did not help. Good job, Radix. Oh, that's bad. Can we please get out of this? Yeah. Okay, so much for skills. That was real bad. Oh, well, we got her. Okay, not too bad then. Just don't let her push you into a corner. Still didn't actually see my cool shield do anything. I promise you, it's pretty cool. Chelsea came back, very happy with us. I think there's only one more rank. A cat set. Oh, good. Nope, there's 8 people in the group. We can't get any more. We can't have a cat. Nobody that can wear bikinis is allowed in this party. What constitutes a cat set? Some new armor. That's probably it. Oh, we have another ruby Persia. I crafted one of these accidentally out of a ruby. Now we got 2 of them. Oops, what am I doing? Identify. It's a cat band. I think only one person can use that, and we don't have them. Oops. I keep pressing the wrong button. 25 defense. If it's a head slot, I mean, that's okay, but... Okay, so the B battle, not the most important. Let's do A rank. And I think I'll show off, maybe, like, Ronixis for a couple rounds. Assuming we win these. Yeah, I mean, this is getting a little bit duff. My shield still hasn't done nothing. Shield. Yeah, we might not be able to win A yet. Yeah, he's got a lot of defense. If this is just a random encounter for this group, for this rank. So I think this all started before the S tiers and everything got invented. So A rank is probably the highest. Basically requires endgame gear. And then he just spams rocks. He knows rock toss. Alright, we couldn't even beat the first one in A. So theoretically, at least we can beat C rank. And B rank. But A rank, we need a better weapon, probably some better armor. Maybe a better skill. It's fine. I'm not salty about it. I mostly just wanted to show off my awesome shield. Fine. The real reason we wanted the shield was actually for the other characters anyway. Because we can equip them when we go to the arena, and that will make them have a much better time in the arena. So, let's just do a little bit with Ronixis, just to show off how he fights on his own. I could probably spend the whole episode just doing everyone's arena runs, which I don't really want to do. Some of them are going to be a lot easier than others. But I would ideally like a bunch of Star Guards. It's kind of what I would like to get. So... But it does obviously take a fair amount of time just getting in here. And like the first rank or two, unfortunately, is probably not very interesting because they're low-level enemies. We can probably just shoot them with the arrow. I guess we should have put him in the further back row, honestly. Pretty easy. Probably just run at full speed the whole way through. So yeah, it's probably not worth recording. I think I'm going to take a cut here. I think I'll come back when I get Ronixis up to C rank, because I want to show that off. Just to see, because we never actually got a chance to fight the pink demon girl that we skipped with Tinek. So I want to see some other people try to fight him. So I'll be back in a few minutes and I'll show it off. And welcome back, arena tubers. So Ronixus has been just slaughtering this arena. In fact, you probably could have come back with him as soon as you get that rune bow, or whatever the elf bow is. And at least up to this fight, just regular attack to win. So we'll see if he can do this. This will be the first person to solo the pink demon, technically, if he is. Yeah. So that bow's pretty strong. He's better off than Radix at the moment. And that'll get him C rank complete. And he gets another set of armor, which gives us another Star Guard. And that's it. I think, actually, if I remember correctly, basically, the first time you complete it, you get the... Oh, no, I think you have to beat it with everybody C rank, because I think if there's a secret tech they can learn, I think you have to beat C rank of the arena to unlock it. I'll be back later on when we'll see if, like, Ilya or... Like, Ashley's already got... He already had 7-star and Sacred Beast. But there's probably one more that he might be able to learn. Anyway, clearly Radix, or Ronixus is stronger than Radix. That was crazy. I've just been flying through the arena like nothing, basically. You're gonna make me go buy more spectacles? Well, at least we got to see the Star Guard. So yeah, the goal here... There we go, we got it. Is Mithril Mesh, a different interesting armor. Interesting. I didn't know you could get something different out of that armor. I thought it was always the Dwarven Guard. Is it, like, the best body armor that the person fighting can equip, maybe? Yeah, okay. I think another reason to beat C rank with everybody is you get probably an equipable armor slot, not just the Dwarven armor, as well as an extra Star Guard. That's pretty good. I mean, the Elven Bow is crushing it here, but, interesting. I mean, it's definitely some upgrades. I'll probably do, Marvel next. So she can have the next Star Guard. But, while we're here, let me see if, let's see if Ronixus can get further than, Radix. Just so this section of the video is not super short. These guys have been completely weak. This is basically what I do when I'm doing this off camera, if you're wondering. Slow down for battle so I get the inputs in quick. But I haven't been using his magic because he doesn't need to. And it is 1v1, so AoE magic doesn't really have a place. But as you can see, he usually takes no damage. He might be the only ranged fighter in the game. So Ronixus maybe is not very well balanced. But here we go. This is where we find out if he can actually compete. So he does more damage per hit. He's got range, so she doesn't get as close. So I think our shield finally activated. She took 9,999 damage from something when she attacked us. I told you the Star Guards are pretty good. I don't know what the odds of it doing that are, but it probably shot out a star that did 10,000 damage. It just, you know, doesn't always do that. And then the cat set is basically useless, but yeah. I mean, he doesn't have anything else interesting equipped, right? Unless the Mithril Mesh does something, but I really doubt it. It does give you some elemental protection, though. That's nice. Yeah, I mean, he's just got MP consumption and HP up. Not even really the right... Like, because of how I'm fighting, he'd probably be better off with more damage, honestly. I think in group battles, he's better off using the, you know, the magic focus. But, man, this guy is way better in the arena than I was expecting. Okay, so this is the fight where Radix got wiped. Let's see. We definitely do more damage. We can interrupt the rocks. We can interrupt the rocks. This is great. Fair and balanced. Alright, he does take a lot of damage, though. Ow, 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 ow. Click like your life depends on it, because it definitely does. Uh-oh. We might be dead. Oh, we're dead. One last chance. Let's try, casting magic is probably a huge mistake. I have no idea which one does the most damage. $800, it's not bad. But, yeah. Okay, this guy is still way too strong, so there you go. If Ronixus can't beat that guy, nobody can. Alright, so that was that. I think I'll take another cut here, and I'll come back when I've got Marvel up to C rank, just so I can show you guys the duels a little bit. I usually don't play as the other characters, so you get to see just... I mean, Radix, or that is to say, Ronixus, he's pretty strong, you know? Pretty strong. So, now we'll give Marvel a chance. But I have to bring her up from the lowest possible rank, so it will take me a little while. That one. I think for her... Yeah, she's already got a feat. And the HP is probably worth it. Alright, back in a bit. Oh, hello there, future tubers. Hope you're enjoying the arena battle. We're gonna spam, oh, we can't spam that one. Turns out one of my orbs she's, immune to. But, the fire orb does lots of damage. We have a more interesting fight here, but, looks like Marvel's a Marvel. So, how you guys doing? I went through the Marvel arena, and, she breezed through it, honestly. Really, really easily. Welcome to C rank, or welcome to B rank, I guess. Also, in case you're wondering, all princesses have been replaced with princes for Marvel. I think, actually, when we used Elia, or Aria, I think they still had princesses giving her prizes. So, something about Marvel, you know. Anyway. Also, 7-star secret skill. So, if you want to use Marvel, if you want her to be even more marvelous, we do in fact want 7-star skills. And I've been meaning to invest a few points into her Raven Orb for a while, so there you go. Let's see how far she can get. I mean, I'm assuming it'll be exactly the same as we'll get to A rank and it'll be too much, but... At least we'll spend a couple minutes here at the end of the episode showing off everyone's arena powers. Basically, her strategy is spam orbs. The Hail Orb goes really quickly. It's good. I think it might be the only orb that you can use before it hits and returns. So a lot of the times you have to wait until the orb finishes. So, like, the Fire Orb is a bit slow to cast. That's her close combat one. That's the Raven Orb that you get to see all the time when she's in close range combat. But if you can keep an enemy pushed back, the Hail Orb is really nice. Or if you're not messing around, but... You can see the Star Guard taking effect, though. It does kill a lot of things. Star Guard's pretty overpowered. Ah, this is probably immune to water. No. So if she had, like, some meat shields to protect her, she could spam things out really quickly. But she's not a great duelist. Doesn't do quite as much damage as Ronixus, but she's doing fine. Alright, here we go. Angel battle. Not looking great. Kind of getting pushed into a corner here. Oh boy, wow, that one time just destroyed her. Okay, that's unfortunate. So Marvel's a really bad matchup for that specific Angel boss. Maybe if we had a good lucky shield defense, that might have protected her, but because she can't push back and her attacks take a bit of time to charge up, longer than Ronixus with the arrow, she might not be a good match against that fight. That's too bad. I forgot to check if she got some new armor, actually. So, anyway, maybe C ranks as far as she gets. Although, to be honest, C rank is really all we want. Because that's where we get the Star Guard, the secret skill, and apparently some really nice armor. So the Holy Cloak does give you some elemental protection. I didn't ever check it. Looks like Mithril switches for Ice, Fire, Lightning, but it is a better base defense. I doubt that would have made any difference against the Angel boss, so don't stress out about that. Let me go buy some more magnifying spectacles. Just to see what that other item is. I feel like I'm starting to get through the easy characters, though. Oh, you know, I talked about it at the beginning of the episode. I forgot to mention it. How did I get all that money? I used art to duplicate violins, and you can sell violins for 100,000. They duplicate really easily with art. I was testing out different items that you could copy. Some things, like the rainbow diamond, seemed like a good idea, but the odds of duplicating them are kind of on the low end. Ah, yeah, there's the Star Guard. So it was not super profitable. It was profitable, but I think a stack of 20 colors would get you like 3 or 4 new rainbow diamonds, whereas a stack of 20 colors would get you like 15 violins, which are 100,000 each. So I only had to do it like once, and then we were pretty much rich. So money is kind of no longer an issue thanks to art. We're just art forgers. The art police are going to come and arrest us probably, but it's fine. Who's next? I guess... Oh, yeah, I was going to show off Tinek. Yeah. The Star Guard should carry him. I wish I had a better weapon for him. Oh, well, we'll do a couple rounds with Tinek. Well, actually, I'll tell you what. What I'll do is, I think he has to be in the front 4. I'll get him up to, like, D rank. Because the early ranks are going to be really boring, probably. Although, to be fair, he doesn't have any levels at all. So, he might not... How you doing, guys? He might not do very well at all. Just because he's got, like, nothing. No skills. Needs a grind. But I've heard tale that the Werewolf Man is one of the faster combat units. So, let's throw him in there. Just watch a couple easy fights. Level 20 should be enough for at least a few rounds. Oh, I forgot to equip him as Tex. I will say I'm not a huge fan of his sound bites, his voice. Yeah. It's got a pretty quick stab with that pole. I'd wish it was a spear, but I know you can get him spears eventually, so. Anyway, obviously low-level stuff is easy. I'll come back at a higher rank where it makes more of a difference. He does attack really quickly, though. That's a good start. And maybe, because it's a spear-type weapon, maybe with longer reach. I've heard pretty good things about him anyway. But he definitely needs a better weapon. And I don't think there's anything for sale in this town for him. But anyway, I'll come back with you guys once I've gotten him to his limit. I'd like to get him to C rank, but, you know, it might need some grinding. So, I'll be back. See you guys in a bit. Oh, look. It's another spider. Hey, tubers. So, I'm not sure if we're going to win this one. But we'll try. Tinek has been doing fine, but he doesn't do a lot of damage. We got one new skill. There's a double hit that does pretty good. But with no, like, levels, yeah. This is gonna be... I think we'll be okay, but... I mean, there's nothing I can do about her. Yeah, okay. We did enough damage, we're fine. You know, when we first got here with, Radix, those long-range spider attacks were doing like 400 or 500 damage, so even just our baseline, equipment is a lot better nowadays. So, even a level 20, 21, new recruit with basically no skill investment at all was able to breeze through that pretty safely. So, there you go, that's Tinek. I'll have a look at, what he can do here in a second. Let's just show you off how he's doing. So he got a couple level ups along the way. Looks like he get better armor. Maybe I could have equipped that earlier, because we have a couple of those. I thought he'd have like a unique light armor kind of thing. So he's had this battle suit equipped. I just stole from. Oh, he can't equip the mithril mesh at all. Never mind. Anyway, he stole that from Ilia. But that's fine. And yeah, I mean, if I do want to use him, I'm gonna, you know, invest a lot of points into effort as usual. I haven't bought like the books to give him like free agility or anything. Like he really is like baby for stats. He really needs like a bunch of level ups to get going, or a bunch of books, you know, to get some value. Get the level 7 stuff. So Whirlwind Staff, I can show that off. Hurricane Staff is the 2-hit combo that we've got. I don't think he's got like any chance at all of surviving the B rank, but we'll fight it out just for something to show. I think with a better weapon, he'd be one of our better melee fighters. But early on, you know, he didn't have one. That's the Whirlwind. And you can use that at longer range, so it's something. But the Hurricane does a bit more damage. And at the very least, you do get some XP from these fights, so... But I do find he attacks pretty quickly with a good reach. So I think he's got some promise. He just needs some new techs and some equipment and all that. But, like, he's almost struggling with ogres and stuff. So I think the chance of him killing the angel... I don't know. Not great. Alright, level 4. Eat your veggies. I don't know why he ran away. That's the first time I've ever had that happen. Where the enemy just bounces right off the screen. Sure, whatever. As long as the game doesn't soft lock on me. Good. Alright, now we'll see for... I don't believe he's got any chance at all, but we'll try. Like, he's got enough reach to get around it, but he can't even hurt her. I don't think we have enough MP to use that and win. Yeah, that's about it. So, you know, he's probably the weakest character because he's the lowest level. And has no gear. Alright, I think I'm going to end the episode here. I have a feeling getting through it with Joshua isn't going to be super difficult. He can't just use the arrows, but assumedly he can heal himself. So he'll win eventually. Or he won't, you know. But I'll have control over all the magic. I expect it's going to take a lot longer. And I still need to go through with Ashley and Iria, which should be easy. I don't think they'll have any trouble. Marvel's already done. So the mages, like Joshua with offensive magic, I think is okay. Millie with only defensive magic, I don't know about that. She does have like a couple offensive spells, like press. But we might need to come back later on. Anyway, I'll end the episode here. Just trust me that I'll finish the arenaing now. You won't have to deal with it now. Or at least I'll get everyone to C rank. Or I guess I'll try to beat C rank with everyone so we get all of our star guards and unlock all the special skills for everyone, basically. Because that's what I'm really trying to do, is to make sure that everyone's got 7-star unlocked. So we can start working towards unlocking their actual 7-star techniques. So that's kind of my goal for today. So I'm going to keep working at that. And when we come back next episode, we'll continue our quest for emblems, I think. So today was a little bit of a side quest. We got an optional character, and I've been meaning to do this arena for a while. So let's get this out of the way. I want these star guards, and then we can move along with the plot. So I think before we do the astral emblem, we'll probably actually go back and do the Moor emblem. So I kind of feel like that's the next one in sequence, but it probably doesn't make too much difference which one you go for. But we'll get the 2 emblems, then we'll go back to I think it's Van, the Castle Van, that wants to talk to us, and then we'll figure out where we're going from there. There's also the ruins at Sylvalant, and there's still some ruins to explore. There's stuff to do. Don't worry about it. We got lots of stuff. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Hopefully you don't mind a little bit of arena, but without seeing quite everything, but a little bit of an idea of how it'll work. Should be enough fun for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Have a great day.